Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today we are going to go over some NFT things that I wanted to talk about before, which I was really planning on opening the packs with you guys, but I got a little bit too hasty and I got a little bit of anxiety, so let's get rolling and let's talk about it on this edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. As you know, I made a couple NFT purchases, which was in Conglomerate, with Funko, with the Droppp, with the Fusion, with the Sid and Marty Krofft NFTs. Now, I was really hoping that I was going to get some legendaries, maybe a grail or two, and guess what? After 4 packs and spending close to, what was it, about 130 bucks, I got absolutely nothing. I got no legendaries, I got no grails, I didn't even have enough of these cards to create the redeemable set. I didn't have it. So I had to go buy commons, I had to buy the uncommons, I had to buy some rares, I had to buy some epics. Make a long story short, it was awful. And it's not the first time that it happened. I bought Game of Thrones ones before, because at the peak of the NFTs, I thought, hey, if people are buying them from last time with the Transformers, and, the cartoon other ones from, the past with Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, and the Jetsons, and all that stuff, I figured, hey, they're gonna want the Game of Thrones ones, and they bombed. Nobody bought the Game of Thrones ones. I didn't think they're the cheapest of all the legendary or grails that you can redeem. So, to make a long story short, I struck out, I got nothing, and I was like, shit, I'm not gonna do these NFTs anymore. Until they showed the Teen Titans NFTs that were coming out. Now, I know I've said this plenty of times before that I don't really like Teen Titans Go, and then I kind of snowballed into it once my friend Mike said to give it a chance, and then I really liked it. I liked it before show, it was Teen Titans Go, the Teen Titans, and I was psyched. I was said, okay, let's do it again. They got Slade, they got Red Robin, even though I don't know why they didn't just come out with a Robin. They had Bumblebee Girl. I didn't really want Bumblebee Girl. Who really wanted Bumblebee Girl? She was the latest addition to the Teen Titans Go, and she's probably one of the worst. So I was just like, all right, let's see what happens. And you know what happened? I got some packs. I was jonesing, trying to get them before, they sold out. And I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I was going to wait and go on the computer and try to open it up in front of everyone. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I would have been so frustrated and freaking out that none of you want to see that stuff. So yeah, I struck out with the Sid and Marty Krofft NFTs. I struck out with the Teen Titans NFTs. And if you really want to know the truth, granted, I got the redeemable Freddy Funko with the Schlack or the lizard thing for the Sid and Marty Krofft. I really didn't want that. I did want to get maybe the Hoodoo, or I wanted to get the Spider guy. Something different. I didn't want the guy from Land of the Lost. Not that I have anything against Land of the Lost. I just didn't want the dude from Land of the Lost. And then with the Teen Titans, I also got the redeemable one. I had extra money because I sold a lot of the epics that I didn't get anything from. Like when I bought the Power Rangers one, I was lucky with the Pink Ranger and the Red Ranger. I sold all my other epics from that. So I had a chunk of change that I got for my wax stuff, and that's how you can buy other things to complete your collection. Long story short, I sold everything or spent everything that I had in my wax collection to get the NFT redeemable for the Teen Titans Go, which was Freddy Funko, of course, as Freddy Funko as Beast Boy. And the Freddy Funko as Beast Boy looked pretty pimp. Beast Boy is one of my favorite characters on Teen Titans Go. I mean, aside from, I don't really know. I like Robin. Robin's really goofy and weird, and he's cool like that. So then, after I thought the NFT thing was over, and everything was fine, they released the next NFTs that are dropping on February 14th. February 14th is also Valentine's Day. So guess what they're coming out with on February 14th? If you don't know already, they are coming out with the Nickelodeon Set 2. The second set for the Nickelodeon genre of the NFT drops. And guess who is a redeemable character? Rocko, lifting weights when he's getting ready for his dates. And, it's pimp. I'll put a little clip of the show if there's some time. If there's no clip, well, I didn't have enough time on 8 Minutes with Aaron. I need that redeemable Funko Pop. It is a legendary, and there are a lot more packs available. I think it's like, I'm not going to give you a number because I'm just off. But yeah, I'm going to say it's like 21 to 25,000 packs. Let's just throw it out there. So there's probably a larger percentage of getting the legendaries and grails because there's probably more in there since there's more packs. Does it make sense? Sure, why not? And then there's Ed Bighead. Ed Bighead! Of course I want Ed Bighead! They don't have an Ed Bighead pop. They do have a Rocko pop, and they do have a Heifer pop. But they do not have an Ed Bighead Funko Pop until now, and I need that bad boy. So, am I going to spend money on these? Of course. Do I really want to spend money on these? Probably not. But hey, I need it. Right? Right? We need it. It's like, I don't want to say it's like drugs, but in a sense, it is an addiction. So yeah, I need to get the 2 Rocko'S Modern Life packs from the Nickelodeon drop. They are also coming out with a couple more that people might be interested in. They are coming out with Cynthia, the doll that Angelica had on the Rugrats. Cynthia is a huge, huge symbol still these days. When I went to Folk Fest, there was actually a Camp Cynthia. And they had Cynthia the doll from Rugrats as their, their flagship on their tent site or their site. So that was pretty cool to see. I think there's like, a following with the Cynthias and people who dress like, I don't know if they dress like Angelica and they have Cynthias, but it's probably a big thing. They have, I guess, the dad. I think it's the dad from Invader Zim. I might be wrong. I'll show a picture of the guy. And I probably am wrong, so don't hate me for messing up. I wasn't really a huge Invader Zim fan. I knew of Invader Zim, and a lot of my friends and people that I spoke to, always talk about how awesome this show was. Look, I didn't watch it. I ain't gonna be a poser, and I ain't gonna fake you guys out. I didn't watch Invader Zim. And what else was there? I'm just using the old noggin. They have this stuff. Little dude who I think he was like a gnome or an elf. I can't remember his name, Winslow. That's just guessing. I think his name was Winslow. And I can't even remember what show we saw him, but I do vaguely remember the guy. And he liked to talk like this. Maybe an accent. You know what? He probably didn't have an accent. I'm just making it up. Am I making up the accent? And they, I think, have Reptar. Or is it the Freddy Funko who's dressed as Reptar? I don't know. I should have these facts, I should have these pictures available in front of me so I can actually tell you the full details. But no matter what, on February 14th, we are going to get a couple packs. I've already posted in Discord, I've already posted in Reddit that I want these Funko Pops, that I'm willing to trade any of the other redeemable NFTs that I have. You want Huckleberry Hail Mackerel? You want George Jetson? You want the Pink Ranger, the Red Ranger? Are you watching 8 Minutes with Aaron? Let me tell you, you get me those Rocko'S Modern Life NFTs. I want the Ed Bighead, and then with the Rocko, and we'll do some trades. We'll do some trades. I am more than willing to trade everything that I own. Nah, that's a lie. I wouldn't trade any of the big stuff, like my Naruto stuff. I ain't trading nothing. We'll do the NFT trades. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave down in the comments what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and let me know if you are buying any NFTs or if you think NFTs are a waste of time. I will see you next time. Bye.